From the fabled Kingdom of Saguenay to the mysterious El Dorado, in this extraordinary episode, prepare to be transported to a realm where myths meet reality. The astonishing world of 7 mythical places that might actually exist. Welcome, history seekers, to a journey like no other. In this thrilling episode of exciting archaeology news, we'll also uncover the secrets of Shambhala, a mystical haven for Tibetan Buddhists, and dive deep into cities that have eluded explorers for centuries. Remember to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our thrilling archaeological adventures. We begin our first stop in this journey at number 7, the Kingdom of Saguenay. In the Age of Discovery, as the Europeans encountered the New World, they stumbled upon intriguing tales, including one about the legendary Kingdom of Saguenay, possibly influencing France's colonization of Canada. This myth gained credibility through Jacques Cartier, the renowned French explorer who named the land Canada in 1534. While meeting the Iroquois, Cartier learned of a prosperous kingdom hidden in the wilderness. A chief named Donnacona, who Cartier reluctantly took captive, disclosed enticing details about this fabled realm. Donnacona led them to the Saguenay River, where the kingdom was believed to have once thrived. Unfortunately, the expedition had to be halted due to harsh conditions and lack of supplies. French settlements like Quebec and Montreal were established later on. Donnacona's fate remains uncertain, but it is suspected that Cartier's actions might not have been voluntary. In 1535, Donnacona revealed the tale of the fabled kingdom to King Francis I, describing it as a land of riches, inhabited by fair-haired people. Tragically, Donnacona fell ill and died shortly after. Despite Cartier's repeated attempts, the elusive kingdom was never found, and other explorers' endeavors also proved fruitless. The Kingdom of Saguenay eventually became known as the North American El Dorado, a legend passed down through generations, blending with oral traditions over the centuries. Yet, evidence emerged much later, hinting at the possibility of truth behind the myth. The discovery of ancient Viking remnants, known as Los Omidos in Newfoundland, suggested that the tale of a kingdom with opulent, blonde inhabitants might have held some truth. Now, let us journey onward to number 6, Lioness, an enchanting realm of ancient lore, once adorned with fertile plains and 140 grand churches. It was home to the city of lions, now concealed beneath the waves. Lioness stretched from Cornwall to the Isles of Scilly and was inhabited by a strong and handsome race. However, an unknown and dreadful crime committed by its people brought swift and vengeful retribution, unleashing a tempest and a colossal wave that swallowed everything, forever burying Lioness beneath the sea. Tranquil days still echo Lioness's whispers when the ocean murmurs its secrets, and vanished church bells chime softly off the coast of Cornwall, haunting reminders of the submerged splendor. Legends tell of a lone survivor, Trevelyan, who escaped the merciless wave on his loyal white horse, losing only one horseshoe in his flight. The Trevelyan's family crest bears 3 horseshoes, providing a clue to their connection to the lost land. The Vivians, descendants of the lone rider, proudly bear a crest featuring a white horse. Lioness's origin remains a mystery, intertwined with Arthurian tales and Celtic mythology. Evidence of Bronze Age settlements submerged in the Isles of Scilly and Mounts Bay lends weight to the legend. Once flourishing forests and villages now lie beneath the waves, evoking visions of a lost world. Fisherman's lore carries hints of Lioness's submerged relics, perpetuating the tale of a vanished land. Continuing on our fascinating journey, we now arrive at number 5, Irama of the Pillars. Forgotten civilizations often mention cities that elude modern knowledge, and among them is the legendary Atlantis of the Sands, known as Irama of the Pillars. According to a morality tale in the Quran, this opulent city was inhabited by people who had strayed from the path of God and lived sinful lives. The prophet Hud was sent to guide them back to the true path, but they rejected him with hostility. As a consequence, the city faced divine punishment in the form of a relentless sandstorm that buried it under the dunes, never to be seen again. In the 1990s, amateur archaeologists made a fascinating discovery in Oman, near the Kora Mountains, a lost city called Ubar. Positioned along a crucial incense trading route, the city might have been prosperous due to the high value of frankincense. Although located in the desert, researchers believe that sufficient rainfall sustained the city until it was eventually swallowed by the sands. NASA supported these findings with their shuttle radar system, revealing old trade routes concealed beneath layers of sand. Many scholars speculate that Ubar could be the elusive Irama, leaving the possibility that Irama is still waiting to be unearthed. Moving on to number 4, the lost city of Z. In the early 20th century, British Colonel Percy Harrison Fawcett came across a mysterious document in the National Library of Brazil, speaking of an ancient city hidden in the Amazon jungles. During a 1925 expedition with his son and a companion, all 3 explorers disappeared, possibly nearing their sought-after destination. The document, Manuscript 512, written by Portuguese Bandeirante Hueo de Silva Guimarães in 1753, described discovering ruins with arches, statues, and enigmatic hieroglyphs, yet omitted the exact location of the city. Fawcett endeavored to organize an expedition to find the ruins, but faced challenges due to World War I and later his own health. In pursuit, Fawcett might have been influenced by indigenous tales, and local sources could have pointed him towards the archaeological site of Kuhikugu, close to the Xingu River headwaters. After Fawcett's presumed demise, the actual site of Kuhikugu was discovered, boasting ruins of around 20 towns and villages that possibly housed 50,000 inhabitants. Additionally, vast geometrical earthworks found in southern Amazonia have lent support to Fawcett's theories. The lost city of Z, sometimes linked to the fabled El Dorado, has sparked its own array of tales, including a book by David Gran and a film adaptation by James Gray. And now, prepare to be enthralled as we delve into the realms of Shambhala at number 3. Back in 1933, an author named James Hilton depicted a mystical valley called Shangri-La, a utopia tucked away in the Kowloon Mountains, isolated from the rest of the world. Interestingly, this vision might have been inspired by the legendary city of Shambhala from Himalayan tradition, believed to have been a real sanctuary for Tibetan Buddhists in dire times. In Hilton's novel, the inhabitants of Shangri-La enjoyed eternal happiness, nearly immortal lives, and ageless appearances. Ancient Tibetan scriptures mention the existence of 7 places like Shambhala, offering refuge to Buddhists during struggles as early as the 9th century. While the term Shangri-La traces its origin to a district in Tibet, Hilton indeed drew inspiration from Tibetan materials at the British Museum and landscape elements from the China-Pakistan border. However, in 2007, a Himalayan expedition unveiled hidden Tibetan caves and cliffs in present-day Nepal, bringing the mythical city to life. Remarkable treasures of art, manuscripts, and sacred symbols were uncovered, with religious texts and wall paintings dating back to the 15th century. Exquisite shrines adorned with murals were also discovered, and human remains as ancient as 600 years added to the intrigue. Astonishingly, the site matched the descriptions in Hilton's novel. Tragically, looters had previously plundered the cave, resulting in the loss of invaluable art pieces. Now, let's venture further to number 2, the lost city of the Monkey God. In the summer of 1940, the New York Times reported the possible discovery of the city of the Monkey God in Honduras as told by Theodore Morday, an intrepid explorer. Hired by George Gustave Hay to lead an expedition for the Museum of the American Indian, Morday ventured into the La Mosquitia territory to uncover the lost city. After 4 months of exploration, the team found the capital of an ancient civilization belonging to the Chorotega people. Morday brought back various artifacts as proof of their discovery, including blades, a flute, idol sculptures, and stone utensils. He also claimed evidence of precious metals and oil in the region. Although flooding prevented a formal excavation, Morday planned to return in 1941. In the meantime, he shared his adventures through a captivating travelogue, describing the menacing jungle, its haunting diseases, and fearsome beasts. They stumbled upon the ruins of a walled complex, believed to be the home of a monkey god, reminiscent of Hanuman from Hinduism. Despite their efforts, the temple remained elusive, but the local Paya people kept the legend alive. The city, uncovered by Morday, was linked to the legendary Ciudad Blanca, or White City. Subsequent expeditions revealed extensive plazas, earthworks, and a pyramid belonging to a vanished culture thriving a millennium ago. Tragically, Morday never returned for further exploration and took his own life in 1954, leaving the mystery of the lost city of the monkey god to intrigue and captivate the world. Finally, we arrive at our top mystery in this episode at number 1, El Dorado. This mind-blowing legend has enchanted explorers for centuries and is said to overflow with unimaginable riches and golden grandeur. In the 16th and 17th centuries, whispers of this legendary city reached Europe, igniting an unquenchable thirst among fortune-seekers to unveil its hidden treasures. El Dorado, wrapped in mystery, evades a fixed location, with various tales consisting of myths. Some accounts describe it as a man, while others envision it as a lake or valley. One well-known origin story narrates the tale of a Muisca tribe chief who adorned himself with turpentine and gold dust before sailing to the center of Lake Guatavita in an ethereal spectacle witnessed only by the spirits of time. Spanish conquistador Gonzalo Fernández de Oviedo painted a portrait of El Dorado in 1541, depicting a magnificent lord whose very being radiated gold, a wealth beyond imagination. Driven by greed and ambition, González Pizarro embarked on a treacherous quest, venturing through darkness and desolation in search of glory and fortune. Yet the journey led to hardships, famine, and a relentless wilderness. In the face of desperation, some resorted to unspeakable acts to survive. Amidst the shadows of desolation, a glimmer of hope emerged. Francisco de Orellana, forsaking the search for El Dorado, discovered a breathtaking river that would later be known as the Amazon, a profound revelation that altered the course of history. El Dorado ceased to be a mere dream. It became an all-consuming obsession, beckoning conquistadors from far-flung lands to join the pursuit of wealth and ancient secrets. Adventurers from Spanish, German, Dutch, and English backgrounds dared to explore the unknown, enticed by the promise of unimaginable fortunes. Over time, the true fate of El Dorado remained veiled in obscurity. Countless lives were lost, and treacherous lands swallowed their dreams. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling expedition through the realms of mythical history. The mysteries we've uncovered are just the beginning of our journey together. Don't miss out on future episodes of exciting archaeology news, where we'll continue to uncover more captivating secrets from the past. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, keep exploring and keep seeking the truth.